All right, here we are at week 4 with Journey to Healthy Living, 7 weeks of wellness. And I am excited about this week because it covers a lot of topics that I feel strongly about and obviously that are important for our health. But let's do a quick review of where we have been in the past 3 weeks. And so last week we talked about the 7 reasons why people don't make healthy lifestyle changes. And then over the past 3 weeks, we've covered the first 3 keys. So the first key is eating living food to live. The second key is to supplement your diet with whole food. The third key is to practice advanced hygiene. And then tonight, the key that we will be discussing that will unlock our health potential is to condition your body with exercise. We want to remind you that there's always a connection between our mind, body, and spirit, and that we have to make sure that we are working on all three in order to achieve optimum health. So that means we not only do the things that are going to help us physically, but we also do what's necessary to be well and healthy spiritually and mentally also. The biblical foundation for this week is found in 1 Timothy 4:8. New King James Version says, bodily exercise profits a little, but godliness is profitable for all things, having the promise of the life that now is and of that which is to come. And that same verse in the Good News Translation says, physical exercise has some value, but spiritual exercise is valuable in every way because it promises life both for the present and for the future. Another verse is found in Psalms 127, verse 2, in the contemporary English version. It says, it is useless to get up early and stay up late in order to earn a living. God takes care of his own even while they sleep. And other translations of that verse says, God gives his beloved sleep. Ezekiel 47:12 in the New International, fruit trees of all kinds will grow on both banks of the river. Their leaves will not wither, nor will their fruit fail. Every month they will bear fruit because the water from the sanctuary flows to them. Their fruit will serve for food and their leaves for healing. And although this describes the Messianic kingdom, we recognize that fruit trees and leaves and flowers produce essential oils that we can use even now. So, starting out with exercise, according to the American Heart Association, vigorous activities that include brisk walking and moderate activities like walking for pleasure can help reduce the following risk factors for heart disease: high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, triglycerides, and cholesterol. And so, I am going to turn it over to Anita Sanders, and she is.
Hello. Thank you for having me. I'm going to share on exercising on a budget tonight. Exercising on a budget. It's several things that we can do. The first thing is use free exercising videos. Dust off some of those old tapes and DVDs that you've had from the past, which I'm sure you've bought tapes and DVDs that you like. So dust those things off. Put them in a DVD player. If you don't have your DVD player anymore, they're only $14 at Walmart. Use your smartphone also to get some free exercising videos, and then use social media. You can use YouTube, and as you see over in the picture, the name of that couple's business is AN5678. And this particular video, it's like 30 minutes of Christian music. They don't do all Christian music, but this particular video is some songs that you like, from contemporary to traditional songs. You can use those. Instagram has some trainers, find your favorite trainer, or um, you can follow people on Instagram that also do free videos. Pinterest is another one, as well as Facebook. Another thing that you can do is you can walk. Walking is easy, it's free. You can walk anywhere. You can walk in your house, in the park, in your neighborhood. And some other ideas with walking is you can walk your dog, walk with someone, grab your partner, get somebody to go with you, and you can walk, get a neighbor or a friend of yours, or join a walking club. There's groups out there that do walking as well. Some other ways that you can walk is walk in the mall. When it's inclement weather, the mall is open usually earlier before stores are open for walkers. So get you a partner or walk by yourself in the mall. You can also walk at work. You can walk during your lunch break. Um, you can even have a walking meeting. Sometimes some people have 30 minutes of lunch, some people have an hour. Just even a 15-minute walk can get you out there, and it's free. Also, you can walk the stairs. I don't know if your particular job has stairs. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Even walk your own stairs at your house. That it's free. And the next thing is to find a cheaper gym. So if you have a gym membership now during this time, they're really flexible because they want to keep your business. So, you can go online, find some gyms. Sometimes they have like a 7-day pass or something to that effect. And they'll allow you to come in and spend some time in the gym to see if you like it before you join it. Also, you can find someone who's already a member of a gym and use a guest pass. You know, Maybe just to treat yourself to come out of the house, go with someone else, and that kind of keeps your interest. Shop around, seek out discount sites. There are gyms out there for $10 at this time, and you don't have to put anything down. It's just $10, and then there's no contracts, and you can like Planet Fitness. You can join Planet Fitness, and at any point you can quit. Look into corporate wellness. So some jobs will pay for your wellness, or they'll reimburse you, those kind of things. So look into your job to see, or your insurance to see if there's some type of reimbursement for that. Swim at a community pool. It's wintertime now, but when the summer comes, sometimes there are community pools that are free. There are some that come with your uh, membership or your lease or those kind of things. Swim in the community pool. Do personal training in bulk. Now, personal trainers will come to you, and a lot of times they have deals like you buy one session or buy one group of sessions and get the next set free, or they'll split it between two people. Check a gym's website for free workouts. So sometimes you can go into classes that they offer free because they're trying to get people to join their clubs, and they'll just offer like an aerobics class or a specialty class for free, just to pull people in. And then make your own home gym. Some of us have treadmills that are sitting in the corner with our clothes on them. We have some stationary bikes, those kind of things. Find a room or a space in a room and make that specific to your gym. Number four is use fitness apps. You can use your smartphone, your computer, your tablet. Um, and then some of the apps that you can find, a lot of free apps. You can go into your Play Store or your App Store, and My Fitness or Map My Fitness is a good one. Couch to 5K Runner, that's, for a person who has never run, who's just used to sitting on the couch. It starts you slow and builds you up to a runner. It's a free app. My virtual mission is another one, and daily workouts free is another one. But there are plenty of them out there, and you just find something that works for you. Another way to exercise on a budget is to use resistance bands, kettlebells, or DIY equipment. Resistance bands are cheap and they're easy to pack and carry. So you can, if you're going on a vacation or you're going on a trip or you want to go with a friend to a friend's house, you just take those bands, throw them in your purse or your bag. Um, Kettlebells are a little heavier, but they're compact and they're easy to store. So, you can put them behind your couch or put them in a cabinet or something. But they're easy. Then there's the DIY equipment. They're easy to make and they're catered to your specific needs. So you can get a jug and fill it up with water. Um, and maybe the first time you do it halfway, and as you start to build your muscle, maybe you fill it up the next time. Get some cans, some canned food, and they weigh different things, and you can use those as weights as well. Also, find an affordable class. There might be some classes out there that are maybe $2 or $5 per session, and maybe you can do that a couple of times a month or a couple of times a week, whatever you can afford. Check some unlikely websites like Eventbrite, um, and they sometimes have local city and county Instagram feeds that offer classes that are out there. Look for local fitness related meetups. So sometimes people will meet in the park to do drumming or to do like specialty classes. Sometimes it's a minimal fee and sometimes it's free. Find something that you really like to do, like a Zumba class or a Pilates or a dancing class, because those are the kind of things that if you like it, the chances are you're going to stick with it. Number seven, do a no equipment workout. Use your furniture. Do some push ups on your table. Um, do some things to strengthen your arms on a chair or on a couch. Use your own body. You can walk, you can do push ups, you can do planks, walking up and down the stairs, and you don't have to have any equipment. It's just your body. Check your social media for some instructors or instructions on how to use your body. Also, to exercise on a budget, you can burn calories while you clean. So, you're doing some extra things. Do a full lunge each time you push the vacuum or your mop forward, and then bring your legs back together when you pull it back. And you just continue to do that. Stand on your toes and engage your abs when you're scrubbing surfaces or wiping counters. You can, when you're dusting, or dusting the floorboards or cleaning low spaces, do leg extensions. When carrying your laundry basket or cleaning tools from one floor to the other, use walking lunges to ascend the stairs. So those kind of things, you can use as well. And number nine, you can ride a bike. Bargain shop. Find a good used bike or and a helmet. There are used places in the area. You can do some web searches, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, those kind of things. Invest in a good saddle and a seat because you want to be comfortable. Use a bike trainer stand for in-house and off-season riding. So those are some stands that you can put in your house, in your living room, or in your exercise space. You just put your bike up on top of the stands and you can paddle it just like a stationary bike. Those run from as little as $20 to $200. And then you can find a partner or a group to ride with because that always helps as well. And finally, number one, make sure that you consult your doctor before starting any exercise program. Number two, find something that you really like doing. There's a better chance that you're going to stick to it. And then number three, give God glory in all that you do. The scripture says, and Pastor Ramona mentioned that in the beginning, Timothy 4 and 8, an ESV version. For while bodily training is of some value, godliness is of value in every way, as it holds promise for the present life and also for the life to come. And then 3 John 1 and 2 says, Beloved, I pray that all will go well with you and that you may be in good health as it goes well with your soul. And then finally, get moving. By all means, get moving. We can do this.
Yes, we can. Thank you so much, Anita, for sharing with us. So let's keep going. Um, Not only this week did we focus on exercise, but we also talked about essential oils, and we'll see if we can get our speaker to come on at another time. But when we talk about essential oils or aromatherapy, we're talking about essential oils that are taken from plants, flowers, shrubs, trees, bushes, and seeds to be used in a variety of healing ways. And there are just, I don't know how many, probably a good at least 200 different essential oils that you can purchase and use in your bath, in a diffuser, on dropping a couple of drops on a light bulb, um, just a number of ways. And like we said, we'll try to get our speaker who covered that to come back on. We also talked about hydrotherapy, and this includes the use of baths, showers, hot tubs, pools, and soaks. And some of the benefits for hydrotherapy, obviously, when we mention hydrotherapy, we're talking about water. The mental benefits include reducing stress, enhancing sleep, relieving headaches. Physical benefits including open breathing passages, lowering blood pressure. It relieves arthritis and manages pain. And even some financial benefits of hydrotherapy include sometimes the purchase of a hot tub is tax deductible, but also the financial benefit of taking care of your health now in order to avoid more serious sickness and disease, which will result in higher medical bills. We talked about sleeping, and sleep is the most important non-nutrient thing we can do for our health. 48% of Americans say that they don't get enough sleep. 52% of adults 35 to 54 years of age um, have problems with sleep. And some sleep disorders include insomnia, hypersomnia, which is sleeping too much, sleep apnea, sleepwalking, and REM behavior disorder. The average adult needs 7 to 9 hours of sleep, and there are a number of physical problems that can result from sleep deprivation. Some foods that help us to sleep are almonds, milk, yogurt, bananas, bread, green tea, honey, oatmeal, potatoes, and saffron. And foods that we should avoid, especially if we're going to get ready for bed. So as early as 2 hours before you get ready for bed, you should avoid eating ice cream, grapefruit, tomatoes, cheese, wine, beer, coffee and soda, chocolate, fatty foods, peppers, dried fruit, pizza, peppermint, fries, and onions. And some ABCs for sleep tips include abstain from all caffeine, do the bedtime math, mean include time to wind down before you're actually trying to go to sleep, create room atmosphere and temperature. Uh, a dark room that is cool usually facilitates sleep. Distress for 5 minutes before getting into bed. Enter into a peaceful sleep. Forgive. You know, the scriptures tell us to not let the sun go down on our anger or on our wrath, So it's important that we prepare mentally for sleep and then just go to sleep. We also talked about music therapy, which is making music, listening to music, writing songs, or talking about lyrics. And you can include this in your day by humming, drumming, playing. And when we think of music therapy, it's the use of specific music to promote relaxation and healing. And we believe, as followers of Christ, the best music for that is praise music, and that there is power in praise. Praise gets our focus off of ourselves and back on God. Praise brings us to a place of humility. Praise makes the enemy flee. Praise leaves no room for complaining and negativity. Praise makes room for God's blessings over our lives. Praise invites his presence, and our spirits are refreshed and renewed in his presence. And finally, it paves the way for God's power to be displayed and miracles to happen. So definitely get your praise on every day. And there are a number of songs available on YouTube. If and you can create your own playlist both on YouTube or even on your smartphone. Let's see. So the prescription for this week is make a commitment and an appointment to exercise at least 3 times a week. Incorporate 5 to 10 minutes of functional fitness into your daily schedule. And that was the things that Anita was talking about, how you can exercise while you're doing your housework. Take a brisk walk, incorporate essential oils, go to bed earlier, in your shower by changing the water temperature to cool or cold. Remember the Sabbath, which is our day of rest and worship. Soak up sun for 10 to 15 minutes, play worship music, and practice deep breathing exercises once a day. And when we talk about the benefits of deep breathing, it can help you sleep. It's relaxing and triggers the calm response. It boosts our immune system and our digestive system. It can lower our blood pressure and settle the heart. It stimulates thinking, creating, and problem solving parts of the brain, and it builds compassion and connections. It feels good and allows you to rest and restart to boost your energy. So as we close, I want to encourage you to take a deep breath. You know how they say woosah? Well, take inhale and then exhale. And you might want to practice seeing how long you can count on an inhale and exhale. So you want to make sure that you're using your abdominal muscles and not your shoulders when you take deep breaths, because when we use our shoulders, that usually causes shallow breathing. But when we use our abdominal muscles, it pulls our diaphragm down, and we can fill our lungs with oxygen. So I want to encourage you to practice deep breathing, um, and maybe do that right now. So how about if you take uh, a breath, inhale on the count of 4, hold, and then exhale on the count of 4. And we'll just do it one time, and then we'll be finished for today. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, exhale, 2, 3, 4. So repeat that over and over and try to work up to taking such a slow breath that you can count up to 10 when you inhale and count up to 10 when you exhale. And we encourage you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. All right, we'll see you soon. Practice good, healthy living so that you can glorify God, mind, body, and spirit. God bless